The film Last Night in Soho, it is a remarkable thriller movie. Now, I didn't know much about this film before I watched it, but there is some interesting twists and turns in this film, and I would recommend check this film out, especially if you're a fan of Edgar White directed movies. I have to say, this film is something special, especially the cast in this movie. And so, Last Night in Soho is about a young woman, Ellie Turner, and she can see visions of the past and of ghosts. And she tries to find out what happened to one of the main characters in this film, Sandy, played by Anna Taylor-Joy. I have to say, the cast in this film is great. Thomasin McKenzie, Matt Smith, the late Diana Ridd, Terrence Stamp. Both of those actors, Diana Ridd and Terrence Stamp, they're not in the film often, but when they show up, they make the film all the more better. Especially considering the premise of this film. And there's some interesting plot twists. I certainly didn't see a lot of what happened in this movie go down. And I was generally surprised. I mean, Edgar White, he has directed The Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, Baby Driver, some of my favorite movies. And, he took his own directional skill and actually worked. The cinematography in this movie is amazing. Though I'll probably say the screenplay could done a little bit more work on. I'm not saying the screenplay is horrible, but there is some moments in the film that I ain't really quite get. And it kind of felt like one of those films you really have to study and try to understand. Nonetheless, I think this is a good film for what it turned out to be. I'll probably say this film is one of the most surprising movies I've seen this month, considering, Dune came out earlier this month. But I would say the story is engaging, and the whole plot is interesting and easy to follow. It's not convoluted with too many plot lines or too many story, and it keeps things simple for the audience, and it doesn't give things too subtle. It's this whole mystery thing. And speaking of which, is this film a mystery? Is it a thriller? Is it a psychological horror? Is it something else? I mean, this film, it feels more like a thriller, and that's something that Edgar White had dipped his toes in before. He's done horror comedy before, but this was something completely different, and he's actually a great director. If anything, if you're a fan of Edgar White, you deserve to check this film out because I think it is well worth your time. I'm giving this film an 8 out of 10. I don't think Edgar White ever directed a bad movie. Some films I absolutely enjoyed from him over the years, and the guy knows how to make movies that can engage the audience. I mean, the plot in this film is interesting, but without giving away any spoilers, there is definitely something that just happens. I can't really go into detail more than that. This is certainly one of the most intriguing films that had came out this year, and it certainly is on another level of the mystery / thriller aspect. Hats off to everybody who worked on this film. They did a good job. And this film is certainly something interesting to look at least. And that's my review of the film Last Night in Soho. Alright, leave your comments down below in the section and let me know what you think about this film if you have seen it. In fact, what is your favorite movie from Edgar White? Okay, this is Slim Guy 172 saying, peace out.